Welcome back. This is part 2 with Senesi, David Brooks and Daniel Jebbison. We're going to be talking things outside of football a little bit now, and we're here thanks to ComAve. Remember, they are the place where Cherries fans win. Match hospitality, VIP, all that stuff. So make sure you like all of their socials. Let's get back into it. Back with the lads. A bit of non-football related stuff now. So I want to know, food-wise, what's your favourite meal? Favourite meal, Brooksy?
Give me a Chinese.
Chinese?
Yeah, takeaway Chinese. Proper northern one as well, where you get salt and pepper chips and that, but it's not, none of this fancy stuff down here, but
barbecue.
Barbecue feels, good shout.
Yeah, for me, I like jollof rice and chicken. Jollof rice, I really like that. Yeah.
Are these things that would you be able to have these very regularly now? Or would you have to be, are they cheat little days?
Cheat little days, really.
Body fat's be through the roof. I've had Chinese most weeks.
Yeah, that's true. It does seem to be on food, actually. We've obviously gone round there, and it seems to be really nice areas that with the canteen or whatever you want to call it, where you can eat. Do you think that would bring more of a camaraderie to the group? That kind of, it looks like there's obviously a few different games. We've played pool, air, and peanut pole and all that stuff. So do you think that would bring the group closer together? Get your be positive, didn't it?
Definitely won't. I think obviously we were probably missing a little bit of an area last training ground where you could chill out and kind of have a game of pool, ping pong, darts and stuff like that. It was it was probably missing that, but in this one it's obviously a lot nicer. So I think most of the lads kind of go and chill there if they've got half an hour spare and stuff like that. So it's nice.
Yeah. I know you'll all sitting next to everyone because you're all a great group. But if you were, say, going on let's say an away game, a long one, Newcastle, but say you had to get the coach to start, no playing. And who's the worst person to sit next to?
Milos.
Oh, burn it.
To be fair, Milos isn't on my bus, but I wouldn't like Milos. I think Dango, he has his AirPods. No, he goes on his phone, he's on phone calls all the way, but he'll have his AirPods in, so you can just hear what he's saying. Just shouting on the table and that.
I didn't have Dango in my bus.
Why did you all say Milos so quickly? Can I explain?
He's loud, man.
I can't imagine ever sitting still.
No. He can't. Just loud. He just can't.
Right. Especially as one of the younger ones of the group, but he's lively, but at least he shows on the pitch as well, doesn't he? To be fair. When you're on the pitch, we always say this, we're talking about Newcastle and the away fans and stuff. When you're on the pitch, can you actually hear each other much? If it's a stadium, and when you're shouting to each other, but can you actually, we always think that, can you hear everything everyone's saying to each other?
Sometimes.
I think it depends the moment. If the stadium's being really loud, it's hard.
No, you can't hear none of the atmosphere.
Sometimes the stadium starts to be a bit chill. You can hear each other.
Yeah.
It's quite nice, isn't it, sometimes? When Gaffer's trying to shout at you or something and you can't hear it. It's
not my fault. I can't hear. How long does, let's say, obviously most of the time it's been positives this season, but how long does it take you to switch off after a game, particularly if you've lost? Does it take you a while? Are you all kind of different on that? Or as a group, afterwards, after a bad game or a good game, can you all switch off quite quickly and focus on the next one?
I'd say it's probably individual, differently. I'd be lying if, let's say, we lost 3-2, but you've scored 2 goals and you think you've had a really good game. It probably affects you a little bit less than the other lads, but it's obviously, it puts a damper on the result, and then you probably look at your own performance and try and pick yourself back up a little bit.
No, that's fair. Let's go. Toughest, let's start with you, Jebbo. So probably a defender for you. Toughest player you've ever played against?
Yeah.
Tyler Adams, when you beat them for how do you get off?
Me personally, I'd say Van Dijk. Yeah, Van Dijk. He's just fast, man. He's fast and strong.
Strong for everything, isn't he?
And that's what you don't want to come against, So, yeah, I'd say him. Yeah.
Toughest striker, Marcos?
I don't know, but I really like to play against Ivan Toney.
Oh, okay.
Because he comes, fight, he's annoying.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
Do you quite like that fact?
Yeah.
If you've got a full-back or someone that's really a nightmare.
It's just the ones that are up and down, really. There's obviously your Kyle Walkers that you've played against, but it's just, they're just annoying because they'll just stand on the inside knowing that they can beat you in a foot race.
Yeah.
But an Andy Robertson or someone like that who just is completely relentless of going up, and you got to follow him, and then he's back down when you're there. So it's just like that fitness game for 60 odd minutes or whatever you're on for. It's just it's going to be a long day before you get started.
Off football, what would you do if you weren't a footballer, do you think? What would you be doing?
I'd be banging trouble, I know. I really don't know. I'd probably try and make it in some sort of video game. Like, that's a little bit of a hobby, but I don't think I'm good enough to do that either. So, yeah, I'd be in a bit of trouble.
I'd probably be a carpenter. I said this to someone the other day. I build everything.
Nice.
Like dressers and stuff. I always build. I just like building. It's just something to do if I'm not doing anything in the house, you know. But I'd probably be that. Yeah.
So Jeb, I'd be fine. You two would be stuffed.
Yeah. We'll work for Joe.
I'd be building people's homes.
In his reception.
Back to football, best performance of the season. Does one come to you straight away, or would you have to?
I think the most enjoyable was probably Newcastle, just because I think everyone had kind of written us off at that point, just because of all the injuries and stuff. And that was when I just started playing again. So just for personal reasons, I really enjoyed the away day at Newcastle.
Yeah. I haven't been that much this season, so I missed the best part of the season from the team. So yeah, I would say Newcastle because it was a really good one, and also United because win there twice in a row. The same score is.
I think for me personally, Everton again, because I think that stadium is just special for me since I scored in there twice and played there twice.
Yeah, cool.
So it's just funny. But yeah, I really like that game when we won in the FA Cup.
You scored the second, didn't you, the cup game?
Yeah.
So that is the last ever FA Cup goal at Goodison.
Oh, yeah.
It's good stat. Yeah, because they won't ever play an FA Cup game at that ground again. We let them out. So that's a good little stat to have, actually, isn't it? Yeah. That's not bad. We were watching a bit of the bit of training and stuff earlier. Andoni gets quite involved. He's quite in there. How different is he to other, you don't have to name the managers, but how different is he to other managers in terms of training? Because I guess every manager is different, like how kind of much involved they are with the players and stuff.
I don't know. I think I've had very intense coaches. So I think Andoni, obviously he is involved and he likes intensity, so he makes you know what he wants out of every session and stuff like that. So I wouldn't say he's not intense, but like Eddie Howe, like he used to take every small little detail when he was here. So yeah, I think it's a little bit different. I think it's a little bit of a tone down from obviously what I was used to, but he's obviously done a fantastic job, and I wouldn't call him relaxed, but
You wouldn't want the coach to be too relaxed, would you? I don't think.
No. I think you need that little bit of balance of fear with the gaffer for it to kind of be an effective relationship.
I wanted to ask actually one of our recent games. One of the development lads, Ben Winterburn, made a good impact, and obviously because of the injuries, we've had a lot of youngsters filling the bench as well. Is there anyone in the academy or in the development squad that you think they got something? Is there anyone that maybe we don't know as well that you've been really impressed by out of the youngsters?
Well, I think when you say Ben, obviously he's come on probably the most, I'd say, and even on the weekend, West Ham, he made a real impact when he came on, and I thought he was lively. So
more about the cross, Brooks. It was more about the cross.
Well, Kepa caught me off guard on that one as well. But I think he's obviously made a real impact, and I think there's the lad called Remy. When he's come up and trained, I think he's been great. So I think over the next couple of years, there's going to be a few more that kind of get more involved in match day squads, and hopefully in training as well. Yeah,
it was nice to see. Also, when we were looking in the room earlier, and I was saying about all the different games, I love a bit of darts. Who's the best darts player? Have you played much darts in there?
I don't know.
I never get close to that.
Do you not do the darts?
I always see Brian playing, Alex Scott.
I think Rye plays the most.
Will also.
But I've not had like a proper game against them, to be honest. I don't know how good I don't know how good they are.
What about Paul and the table tennis and that? Is there anyone that just dominates?
Well, we've got a sports scientist, Pablo, who's full-time ping pong player.
Pablo and Cini.
Yeah, I think they play the most.
Oh, Cini plays. Cini good as well, is he? That's nice. I was going to ask you especially, Marcos, have you explored much of the local area? What do you think of Bournemouth as a whole? You've been here a while now.
Yeah.
Have you settled in? Are you happy?
Yeah.
You staying here forever?
I mean, it is different what I was used to. When I was really young, I used to live in a town like Bournemouth, but then I moved to Buenos Aires, which is a big city. and then Rotterdam, which is also a city, and coming to Bournemouth was a huge change.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it took me a while to get used to, but it is nice. It's a quiet town, it's easy, chill, and when you have time off, it's easy to go to London. It's just 2 hours away,
Yeah,
and it's not that bad.
I was going to ask, well, we were speaking with obviously the main man, Steve Fletcher, earlier. Who relies on him the most for all their admin and stuff? Who has to go to Fletch the most, do you think, out of the players?
Who?
Steve Fletcher.
Fletch. He doesn't do a lot. I'll be honest. I'll give
Should we go
him
Ace
credit.
instead?
It's Ace.
Who has to go to Ace and stuff? I mean, it sounded like Fletch done a lot, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, he talks a big game. Yeah, to be fair, like I'd say I'm up there.
Are you up there?
Ace, yeah, Ace does a lot for us, which is nice of her. I'm pretty sure Scotty does as well. He's a bit immature with a few certain things, so I think he
needs some help.
he needs some help. I don't know. I think Ace does it in the shadows. To be fair, so I don't know who's kind of relying on her the most, but yeah, she helps a lot.
Do you have you must have little fines and stuff? Is there anyone that's just always top of that, or is it quite? Oh, you've got someone in mind.
My guess would be Dango.
Dango?
My guess.
Yeah, if you had to guess who's top.
For Phil Bill, just from the first 6 months, really. But yeah, he just didn't pay and then went, didn't he? So
it's not a bad strategy. To be
oh
fair.
yeah,
If you know
he was
you
saying,
could
I'll
be
pay you
going.
in February. I'll pay you in Feb.
Yeah,
So he's
not a bad strategy.
done as a kipper there, really. But
I'll say before we stop, are you looking forward to this summer in the US? Are you looking forward to the summer series? Looking forward to it?
to be honest, I don't understand a lot of it, but it sounds really nice. Like going to America and having all the
3 games and stuff.
A few games out there. So because it always has, I think you've got Man United out there. You always get your big clubs out there. It feels like it's quite especially over there. It's quite a big thing. So to get Bournemouth over there, I think will be.
Yeah, I think all the lads loved it when we went to LA and had a few little different trips around there, and the training and stuff like that was fantastic. So yeah, I can imagine visiting a few different places and ticking them off. It'll be a really nice pre-season.
Cheers, lads. Anyway, we'll leave you to it. We'll let you get back on and keep climbing that table for us. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching. Really good fun, really good day. Make sure you stay subscribed. Keep liking the video as well. Make sure you like this video. There'll be loads more content to come. And thanks again to ComAve, the place where Cherries fans win. You know all the good stuff by now, so go and like their socials. Cheers.